What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to the channel and you love Lego, you should definitely subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it helps out the channel a whole bunch, and it's very, very much appreciated. Today we're doing a review of a brand new set. It is one of the latest from the Bricklink Designer Program, Round 2, that was released back in November of 2021, so 10 months ago. They finally shipped. We just got this one yesterday, and we have it built, so we're ready to do our review. It is the Venetian houses. Jackson, what can you tell us about this box?
Well, it's 18 plus. The item number is 910023, and it is 3,460 pieces.
All right, yeah, so this box is really big. Like I said, this one came out back in November. We ordered it right away on day one, November 9th, so we've waited a very long time to get this set. This is one that, I wasn't too excited about until we started getting really into building our Lego city. And then we added our beach, and because when I ordered this, I didn't know if I was going to keep it or sell it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this one retailed for $289, which for 3,460 pieces is actually a pretty decent deal. The box is very cool. Much like the Clockwork Aquarium, this one has the white background. I really like the contrast between the set itself and the background. It really stands out to me. You get the Bricklink logo up here. On the back of the box, it just shows you the other side of the set. This is a huge, huge set. It's actually built on two base plates. It's like a modular building built on two base plates. It's like a double modular almost.
It's like you're getting more than what you expected to get.
Yeah, I think so. And one of the things that kind of turned me off from it was the fact that it's, it's Venetian, so it's in Venice, and it has the water that goes around the buildings. I didn't know how I was going to incorporate that into our city when I ordered it, but now we're doing the water with the beach scene. So we're going to be able to put this along our beach and incorporate the water around the buildings. Haven't quite figured out how we're going to do it yet because we haven't got it down there to fit it into the city just yet. But I'm excited to figure that out. I think it's going to look really, really cool. Once again, there are no instructions to this set. You use the app and you search the set and you pull up the instructions. It is the 3D rendered that you can kind of turn around and zoom in, which is pretty cool. This one got a little bit repetitive. That's going to be really my main complaint on this one. But there's the box. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the set. So here are the Venetian houses all completed. Of course, they are built on the Mills plates, so none of these yellow bricks at the bottom will be showing once we fit it into our city. But as you can see, it is humongous. Two base plates. Actually, let's pull it apart so you can show the two different sides. So you build this one first, and then you build this one.
This one's big.
It's huge. This building is humongous.
Bigger than my head.
Which, when I saw the size of the building and that it was on two base plates and that this building pretty much takes up the entire base plate, I thought, holy smokes, like, how are they going to fill that interior? And we'll see in a second how they did. And it's kind of one of the disappointments of the set. But as far as the look of the outside, I think they nailed it. I think it looks really, really good, and it's super unique. There's nothing even close to this in our city currently. And I would say most people's cities, there's nothing like this. It is just such a unique set. Of course, you have the water that goes around it. You have this little boat with the guy. Now, it does come with several minifigures, but they are very generic. So, they're just like normal people with the yellow heads and just kind of doing different things. Like this guy's fishing, this guy's rowing the boat, and the guy is sitting in it taking some pictures. There's people on the inside.
Roll your boat, take a picture.
So it's cool that it did come with several minifigures, but they are generic, totally generic. I really love the architecture, the different designs of the buildings. Now, it was very repetitive, like we had to build these walls. One thing different about it was that you actually built the walls separate from the building, where a lot of the modulars you build them on the building. This one you built the wall and then put it on the building, which is kind of different.
I knew you were going to say that.
This bridge was kind of unique. I don't know that I really liked the way that they use these things as the rail.
It looks kind of weird.
I do kind of wish that they would have figured out something else for the rail, because I don't really like those. But overall and from a distance, I think it looks great. Some very cool doors, lots of windows, nice features all around. It did come with 3 different seagulls, which I thought was pretty cool.
Right, seagulls.
But yeah, you got like the pipes coming down. The windows are nice architecture with the pillars and the arches over the windows on this one as well. But yeah, it did get a little bit repetitive in the build. But there is the outside. Let's go ahead and break them open and check out the inside.
Break them open.
All right, so we have removed the top, and we're going to check out the first floor of the 2 buildings. Now, this first one over here is like an art studio, I believe. It has the winding staircase that goes up, has several pieces of art decor on the walls and on display. Again, there's the back side of that door. Those are pretty cool. I like those doors. Nice solid wood looking doors. Not a whole lot in here though. That's one complaint I will have, is that these rooms are just a little bit empty for me. I would have liked a little bit more detail on the inside, but not a huge deal. We don't open these up too often. Jackson will play with them from time to time, but I'm not as worried about what's on the inside as I am on what's on the outside. On the other side, you have kind of it's like a library, I would say.
Yeah, it's like a library.
There's shelves and rows of books on different books. You got this little step over here and a little boy reading. That's another one of the generic style minifigures. There's the door, same door that you see on the other building. Here's another shelf of books. You got some seats. Here I guess you got the librarian standing behind the desk and a couple more people. One with an ice cream cone and then another kid, it looks like. But yeah, again, it's a little bit empty, but yeah, the details are nice for what they are, I guess.
I don't think that the library is too empty.
Yeah, the library is probably the best part as far as being full of details and features, and has that winding staircase, of course. I'm not crazy about those winding staircases, but it's the best utilization of space, I think. If you put like a normal staircase, it would have taken up a little bit too much space. But all right, let's check out the next level. And now for the second floor. So on the small building, you have a bedroom or an apartment or something. You got a bed right there, which is kind of cool. I like that bed. An old school telephone, and then it has a desk with like a newspaper and a list on top. That one does at least have a tiled off floor, which I think looks nice.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, instead of seeing all the studs. And then the little railing there, and then of course the winding staircase to go down. So just a little bit of a bedroom. No bathroom or anything like that though. But anyway, on the other side, you have kind of a music room. So over here, you have a guy playing the piano, another little minifig, and then this guy's over here playing the saxophone, or saxophone, as most people call it. And you got the clock on the wall, little bench, and then that's about it. Like, this room is just super empty. I feel like
it's dumb. This room is dumb.
It's definitely lacking in the detail, which is a disappointment for sure. Don't know why they didn't include a little bit more detail in those two rooms.
All this room.
Yeah, lots of empty space, which is kind of disappointing. So, but yeah, that is pretty much it as far as the interior goes.
And there's the roof. Why?
And then we pop the roofs back on, and that's how it looks completed. Again, you have the couple of seagulls there on top, nice chimney, a little dormer right there. But yeah, very, very cool. And then here's the other side once again with the roof on. Of course, it has these little downspouts here for little detail. There's another one on this side. And then you have this cool little Venetian style boat. We did talk about the minifigures, but not so much the boat. It's an okay build. Nothing too crazy. And yeah, that's about it. All right, the Venetian houses, Jackson. Other than the detail, what are some things that you, what are some things that you like about this set?
Well, I really like this is hard to not say the detail. I do like the size and the number of minifigs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Few in here.
I didn't know. It comes with like, what, 10, 12?
Yeah, 10, 12.
I didn't count. We probably should have counted.
And then I like the things that they added on, which is the boat.
The boat. You mentioned you liked the piano. You thought that looked cool.
I do like the piano.
Yeah, the music room is kind of lacking, but the piano was cool. Cool little bit.
I really like the piano, but I do have a con about the seagulls.
Uh-oh.
So, since the seagulls are rubber, they don't stay on the studs very good.
You're right.
And when they don't stay on the studs very good, you hit it,
and they fall off. Or if you move it, they can fall off. And I was looking at these on Bricklink the other day because I was going to buy a bunch for our beach. These were $4 a piece on Bricklink. So, kind of crazy. Yeah, they don't stay on good at all. But that's a bummer. As far as the things that I like about it, I love the size. I think it's awesome. I love the uniqueness. The uniqueness? Is that a word?
Uniqueness.
I love how unique that this building is. Like I said, it's different than anything else that we have in our city. It's going to be cool incorporating the water that goes between the buildings into the city as well. They're on our beach line. Because it is so unique, that was one of the things that made me almost not buy this set. But I'm glad that I did. I think it's really cool. And it's going to be fun to see how we are able to incorporate it. The things that I don't like, number one, is that music room just being completely empty. Yeah. The interior as a whole left a lot to be desired. But I think it's made up for on the outside. The build itself, like I said, got very repetitive. Building all of these walls over and over again wasn't the funnest thing in the world, but it was cool to see it all come together. I think the finished product is really quite the spectacle. I think it's really awesome and will look really, really good in the city. All right, Jackson, this one retailed for $289. I think that was a really good deal for the number of pieces and what you're getting. Unfortunately, if you want this set now, you're going to pay probably double that. I think last I checked, it was like $600 to $700 on Bricklink. I don't know what they're going for now. It's been about a week or two. But yeah, you're going to pay a lot more for it now, unfortunately, if you didn't order this set. I think there's a lot of people that will probably just order the parts and build this set themselves and get it a little bit less expensive. But I think the original purchase was actually a pretty good value for your money. All right, so there it is, the Venetian houses from the Bricklink designer set. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, keep on building.